everyone. Today, I want to talk about something that can truly transform your life. The habits that powerful people build. Power doesn't come from a title or money alone. It comes from consistent behaviors and mindsets that shape who they are and how they influence the world. Powerful people aren't born with an innate ability to succeed. They cultivate habits that help them grow stronger, wiser, and more effective every day. Whether you want to be a leader in your career, your community, or simply master your own life, adopting these habits can set you on the path to real power. So, what are these habits? Let me share with you 6 habits every powerful person builds and how you can start incorporating them into your life today. One of the most defining habits of powerful people is their unwavering clarity of purpose. Unlike those who drift through life without a clear direction, powerful individuals have a deep understanding of what they want to achieve. This clarity serves as their compass, guiding every decision they make and every action they take. Not simply about having vague dreams or general ambitions, it's about setting specific, measurable goals that create a roadmap for success. Having clarity of purpose means taking the time to reflect on your true passions, values, and strengths. It requires asking yourself meaningful questions. What drives me? What kind of impact do I want to make? What legacy do I want to leave behind? When powerful people find answers to these questions, they anchor themselves to a mission larger than any obstacle that comes their way. This sense of purpose helps to eliminate distractions. In a world filled with endless opportunities and constant noise, powerful individuals can focus on what truly matters. They are able to prioritize tasks and make choices aligned with their long-term vision rather than getting sidetracked by short-term gratification or external pressures. Moreover, clarity of purpose provides motivation during tough times. When challenges arise, as they inevitably do, it is this clear sense of direction that fuels perseverance. Knowing why they are working so hard gives powerful people the strength to keep going, even when the path is uncertain or difficult. Finally, clarity of purpose enhances decision-making. When your goals and values are clearly defined, it becomes easier to evaluate options and choose the best course of action. It reduces hesitation and doubt because you have a strong internal compass guiding you. Decisiveness is a hallmark of powerful individuals and contributes greatly to their ability to lead and influence others effectively. In essence, clarity of purpose is the foundation upon which all other habits and successes are built. It transforms vague ambitions into actionable plans and turns ordinary effort into extraordinary results. Discipline and consistency are the backbone of every powerful person's success. While talent, intelligence, and opportunity play important roles, without discipline, these qualities often go to waste. Powerful individuals understand that real achievement comes from the ability to show up, put in the work, and maintain focus day after day, regardless of how they feel in the moment. Discipline is about mastering your impulses and sticking to your plans, even when distractions or temptations arise. It requires self-control to prioritize long-term goals over short-term pleasures. For example, instead of procrastinating or giving in to comfort, disciplined people commit to their schedules, exercise self-restraint, and push through discomfort. Habit of regulating one's behavior is what separates those who dream from those who actually achieve. Consistency, on the other hand, is about the cumulative power of repeated actions over time. Small, positive behaviors done regularly lead to remarkable progress. Powerful people know that success is rarely the result of a single breakthrough or a lucky moment. Rather, it is the outcome of persistent effort. They build routines and habits that reinforce their goals, ensuring that progress continues steadily, even if it feels slow or invisible at times. The combination of discipline and consistency creates momentum. Day's effort builds on the last, forming a foundation that grows stronger with time. This momentum makes it easier to maintain motivation and overcome obstacles because progress becomes tangible and inevitable. Instead of being overwhelmed by the big picture, powerful people break down their ambitions into manageable tasks and tackle them with reliable dedication. Furthermore, discipline and consistency foster credibility and trust. When others see that you are reliable and committed, your influence increases. People naturally gravitate toward those who demonstrate responsibility and follow through, knowing that they can count on them to deliver results. Reputation for dependability is a key ingredient of power and leadership. In essence, discipline and consistency transform intentions into reality, turn fleeting inspiration into lasting achievement, and create a framework within which potential is fully realized. Without these habits, even the most brilliant ideas or grandest visions can fall apart. One of the most distinguishing habits of powerful people is their relentless commitment to continuous learning. They recognize that in an ever-changing world, knowledge and skills are never static. To stay ahead, grow, and adapt, make learning a lifelong pursuit rather than a phase that ends with formal education. Continuous learning goes beyond simply acquiring new facts or information, about cultivating curiosity and an open mind that welcomes new perspectives and ideas. Powerful individuals actively seek out opportunities to expand their understanding, whether through reading books, attending seminars, listening to podcasts, engaging in meaningful conversations, or learning from mentors and experts. They treat every experience, both successes and failures, as valuable lessons that contribute to their growth. Habit also means embracing change rather than resisting it. In a rapidly evolving world driven by technology, culture shifts, and global dynamics, staying rigid can lead to stagnation. Powerful people adapt by updating their knowledge and skills regularly. They understand that what worked yesterday might not work tomorrow, so they remain agile and proactive in acquiring new competencies. Moreover, continuous learning builds confidence. The more you know and the more skills you develop, the better equipped you feel to tackle challenges and seize opportunities. Powerful people don't shy away from complexity or uncertainty. Instead, growing knowledge base empowers them to make informed decisions and innovate in their fields. Another important aspect is humility. Despite their achievements, powerful people acknowledge that they do not know everything. Maintain a beginner's mindset, open to feedback and willing to admit mistakes. This openness allows them to learn from others and avoid the pitfalls of arrogance or complacency. Continuous learning also fosters creativity and problem-solving skills. By exposing themselves to diverse ideas and disciplines, powerful individuals can connect dots in unique ways, generating innovative solutions and insights. Ability to think critically and creatively often distinguishes leaders and influencers from the crowd. Finally, the habit of continuous learning inspires those around them. When powerful people prioritize growth and knowledge, set a positive example for their teams, communities, and networks. They create cultures of improvement and excellence, encouraging others to develop and push their boundaries as well. Effective communication is one of the most powerful tools in the arsenal of influential individuals. It's not just about speaking well or conveying information. It's about connecting with others in a way that inspires, persuades, and builds lasting relationships. Powerful people recognize that no matter how brilliant their ideas or strategies are, if they cannot communicate them clearly and authentically, their impact will be limited. At its core, effective communication involves clarity and simplicity. Powerful communicators avoid jargon or overly complex language that confuses their audience. Instead, they break down ideas into understandable, relatable messages that resonate with the people they're addressing. This skill allows them to bridge gaps between different perspectives, ensuring everyone is aligned and motivated toward a common goal. Listening is another critical component of effective communication. Powerful people don't just talk. They listen actively and empathetically. They seek to understand others' viewpoints, concerns, and emotions, which helps them respond thoughtfully and build trust. This two-way communication fosters an environment where collaboration thrives and misunderstandings are minimized. Non-verbal communication also plays a crucial role. Body language, eye contact, tone of voice, and facial expressions often convey more meaning than words themselves. Powerful individuals are mindful of these cues and use them deliberately to reinforce their messages and connect on a deeper level. They understand that authenticity in communication creates credibility and influences how others perceive them. Moreover, effective communication requires emotional intelligence. Recognizing and managing their own emotions, well as those of others, allows powerful people to handle difficult conversations with tact and diplomacy. Whether they are negotiating a deal, delivering constructive feedback, or resolving conflicts, their ability to communicate with emotional awareness helps maintain relationships and drive positive outcomes. Storytelling is another powerful element that many influential people master. Stories have the unique ability to engage, inspire, and make messages memorable. By sharing personal experiences, successes, failures, or visions, powerful communicators make abstract concepts tangible and motivate others to take action. In addition, powerful communicators adapt their style to fit the audience and context. They know that what works in a boardroom may not work in a casual setting or on social media. This flexibility allows them to reach diverse groups effectively, whether they are speaking to colleagues, stakeholders, or a large public audience. Finally, effective communication amplifies influence. It helps powerful people rally support, create alignment, and inspire confidence. When you can express your ideas clearly and listen with empathy, you build rapport and credibility, which are essential for leadership and lasting impact. Resilience is a defining characteristic of powerful people, especially when it comes to how they handle failure. Rather than being discouraged or defeated by setbacks, they view failure as an inevitable and valuable part of the journey towards success. Mindset allows them to bounce back stronger, learn from their mistakes, and continue moving forward with renewed determination. Powerful individuals understand that failure is not the opposite of success, but rather a stepping stone on the path to it. They don't let temporary defeats or criticism derail their progress. Instead, they embrace challenges and failures as opportunities for growth. Setback provides lessons that sharpen their skills, refine their strategies, and deepen their understanding of what it takes to achieve their goals. This resilience comes from a combination of mindset and habits. First, cultivate a growth mindset, the belief that abilities and intelligence can be developed through effort and learning. Outlook encourages them to persist through difficulties and see obstacles as puzzles to be solved rather than insurmountable barriers. Moreover, powerful people practice emotional regulation when faced with failure, acknowledge their disappointment, frustration, or fear, but they don't let these emotions control their actions. Instead, they channel their feelings into constructive reflection and problem solving. Ability to manage emotions effectively helps them maintain clarity and focus, even under pressure. Another aspect of resilience is the willingness to take responsibility and avoid blame. Powerful individuals don't waste time pointing fingers or making excuses. They own their failures, analyze what went wrong, and take proactive steps to improve. This accountability builds trust and credibility, showing others that they are dependable and committed to growth. Resilience also involves persistence, the grit to keep going despite obstacles or slow progress. Powerful people understand that success often requires enduring multiple failures before reaching their desired outcome. They are prepared to try new approaches, experiment, and adapt, knowing that perseverance is often the key difference between those who succeed and those who give up. Importantly, resilience is supported by a strong support system. Powerful individuals build networks of mentors, peers, and friends who encourage them during tough times. They seek feedback and advice, recognizing that they don't have to face failure alone. This community provides emotional reinforcement and practical guidance, helping them stay motivated and regain confidence. Lastly, resilience fosters innovation and creativity. When powerful people are not afraid of failure, they are more willing to take risks and explore unconventional solutions. Fearless approach to problem solving often leads to breakthroughs that others might miss due to fear of making mistakes. One of the foundational habits that powerful people develop is the ability to build and nurture strong relationships. They understand deeply that no one achieves greatness in isolation. Behind every successful person is a network of trusted allies, mentors, collaborators, and supporters who contribute to their growth and amplify their influence. Building strong relationships is not just about knowing many people, about cultivating meaningful connections based on trust, respect, and mutual benefit. Powerful individuals prioritize relationship building as a deliberate and ongoing effort. Invest time and energy in understanding others, listening actively to their needs, concerns, and aspirations. This genuine interest in people helps create bonds that go beyond superficial interactions, fostering loyalty and cooperation. They don't just collect contacts or acquaintances, they develop deep, authentic relationships that withstand the test of time and challenges. Trust is the cornerstone of these relationships. Powerful people consistently demonstrate integrity and reliability, keeping their promises and acting with honesty. This builds confidence in others, making them more willing to collaborate and support. They also practice empathy, putting themselves in others' shoes to better understand emotions and perspectives. This emotional connection strengthens rapport and creates a sense of belonging and shared purpose. Moreover, powerful individuals recognize the importance of reciprocity in relationships. They don't approach connections with a "what can I get" mindset, but rather with a "how can I contribute" attitude. By offering help, sharing knowledge, and providing resources without immediate expectation of return, they create a culture of generosity and goodwill. This approach often results in a natural flow of support when they themselves need assistance. Networking is another critical skill they develop. However, rather than superficial networking, powerful people focus on building quality over quantity. Seek out individuals who align with their values and goals and invest in those relationships meaningfully. This selective approach ensures that their network is a source of strength, inspiration, and opportunities. In addition, powerful individuals are adept at conflict resolution within their relationships. They understand that disagreements are natural, but don't allow conflicts to fester and damage trust. Instead, they address issues openly to all sides and work towards solutions that respect everyone involved. This ability to navigate and resolve conflicts constructively further strengthens their connections. They also appreciate the power of collaboration and teamwork. By fostering environments where diverse ideas and talents can come together, they leverage the collective strength of their relationships. not only accelerates problem solving and innovation, but also amplifies their influence across different domains. Finally, building strong relationships extends beyond personal gain. It's about creating a legacy of positive impact. Powerful people use their networks to uplift others, champion causes, and drive meaningful change. Their relationships become channels through which they extend their influence, inspire others, and contribute to something greater than themselves. Another essential habit that powerful people cultivate is strategic time management. They understand that time is one of the most valuable and limited resources they have, and managing it effectively is crucial to maximizing their impact and productivity. Unlike simply being busy, powerful individuals focus on being productive and intentional with their time, ensuring that their efforts align with their highest priorities and goals. Strategic time management begins with clear prioritization. Powerful people don't treat every task as equally important. Evaluate their activities based on urgency and importance, often using frameworks like the Eisenhower matrix or other prioritization methods to focus on what truly moves the needle. Selective approach helps them avoid wasting time on low-value tasks or distractions that don't contribute to their larger purpose. They also plan their days and weeks meticulously. Powerful individuals often schedule their time in advance, allocating blocks for deep work, meetings, rest, and personal development. By setting boundaries and structuring their calendars intentionally, they create an environment where focused work can thrive. This planning minimizes the chaos of reactive work and helps maintain a steady rhythm toward their goals. Furthermore, powerful people are masters at saying no. They recognize that every commitment has a cost. Time spent on one thing is time taken away from another. Saying no to non-essential requests or activities protects their time and energy for what matters most. This ability to set boundaries respectfully yet firmly is a critical skill in managing competing demands and avoiding burnout. They also leverage delegation and teamwork as part of their time management strategy. Powerful individuals know they don't have to do everything themselves. By trusting others with tasks that don't require their unique skills or decision-making, they free up time to focus on high-impact activities. Delegation also empowers their teams and builds collective capability. Another important aspect is minimizing distractions and optimizing focus. Powerful people create environments that reduce interruptions, whether by turning off notifications, setting specific focus hours, or designing physical spaces conducive to concentration. They understand that even small distractions can significantly erode productivity over time, so protecting focused work time is a top priority. Also incorporate regular breaks and downtime into their schedules. Recognizing that sustained performance requires rest, powerful individuals balance intense work periods with moments to recharge. Approach prevents burnout and maintains their mental and physical energy, enabling them to perform at their best consistently. Finally, strategic time management is closely linked to self-awareness. Powerful people regularly review how they spend their time and assess whether it aligns with their goals and values. They reflect on what's working and what isn't, making adjustments as needed. Continual optimization ensures that their time investment yields the highest possible return. Emotional intelligence (EIV) is a powerful habit that distinguishes influential people from the rest. It goes beyond intellectual ability or technical skills and taps into the capacity to recognize, understand, and manage both their own emotions and those of others. This skill plays a vital role in building meaningful connections, making sound decisions, and leading effectively. At its foundation, emotional intelligence starts with self-awareness, the ability to accurately perceive your own emotions as they arise. Powerful individuals take the time to tune into their feelings and understand how these emotions influence their thoughts and behaviors. Self-awareness helps them avoid impulsive reactions and instead respond thoughtfully to different situations. Alongside self-awareness is self-regulation, which involves managing one's emotional responses, especially in high-pressure or challenging circumstances. Powerful people don't let anger, frustration, or anxiety control their actions. Instead, they remain calm and composed, creating an environment of stability and trust. Emotional control allows them to think clearly and maintain focus even when facing adversity. Empathy is another crucial aspect of emotional intelligence. It's the ability to genuinely understand and share the feelings of others. Powerful people listen actively and attentively, striving to see the world from others' perspectives. This empathy strengthens relationships by fostering trust, respect, and collaboration. When people feel understood, they are more open, engaged, and willing to work together toward common goals. Social skills also form a core component of emotional intelligence. This includes effective communication, conflict resolution, and the ability to inspire and motivate others. Powerful individuals use these skills to build strong teams, negotiate successfully, and influence others without resorting to coercion or manipulation. Their emotional intelligence allows them to navigate complex social dynamics with grace and effectiveness. Furthermore, emotionally intelligent people are adept at recognizing the emotional undercurrents in group settings. They sense when tension is rising or when morale is low, and they take proactive steps to address these issues. This awareness helps prevent conflicts from escalating and maintains a positive, productive atmosphere. Another important element is emotional resilience, the capacity to recover quickly from setbacks and maintain a positive outlook. Powerful individuals use emotional intelligence to process disappointments without being overwhelmed by them. This resilience supports sustained motivation and a forward-looking mindset. Emotional intelligence also enhances decision-making. By integrating emotional data with rational analysis, powerful people can make choices that are both logical and humane. They consider how decisions will impact people emotionally, ensuring outcomes that build trust and long-term loyalty. Lastly, developing emotional intelligence is a continuous process. Powerful people seek feedback, engage in reflection, and invest in personal development to sharpen their EI skills. They understand that mastering emotions is not a one-time achievement, but a lifelong journey that deepens their influence and enriches their relationships. In conclusion, the habits we've explored today, clarity of purpose, discipline and consistency, continuous learning, effective communication, resilience, building strong relationships, strategic time management, and emotional intelligence are not just traits that powerful people are born with. They are habits that anyone can develop with intention and effort. Power is not about controlling others or accumulating wealth alone. About mastering yourself, influencing positively, and creating lasting impact. By embracing these habits, you equip yourself to navigate life's challenges, inspire those around you, and achieve your highest potential. Remember, power is built day by day, habit by habit. Start today, commit to these habits, and watch as your life transforms in ways you never imagined. Thank you.